Alright, I'm determined to find diamonds, and I have a little bit of time left, so I'm gonna try. I'm gonna keep trying. Why is this not working? Oh, hey everybody. Welcome back to Stonecraft. I was just watching the pilot episode of my new series. It's called Hardcore Nomad. I encourage you to check it out if you like hardcore single-player Minecraft at all. And I'm gonna try to beat the game, you know, go and kill the Ender Dragon and do all of that on my own and try to make it back. And I'm also going to not really build any permanent bases since I mostly do that on this server. I have some updates to show you in my base, and you're gonna notice right away that I don't have my shaders on right now. That's because we just updated to 1.19.2, the newest update, and currently the shaders and Optifine are not available, but I still wanted to record and show you what I've been doing around my base here on Stonecraft. One of my favorite things I've accomplished is that I've made this room and the one above it my abode, my space. And I've started to decorate with, you can see behind me, that's the map of spawn. And up here on the next level, there is also a map, and of course my bedroom right there. I'm trying to do this all in one take for some reason. Right behind me is the map of the tower, and right there in the background, I'm not going to blur it out, but I'm going to show it to you for a second. That is Baroness's Blue Record. Minferno did that for me, and it was in my shop. You may have noticed it in the Disc 5 video that I made, but yeah, it's a great record. It's in real life. The album cover translated to Minecraft's map art pretty easily and well. And of course, no home is complete without a place to study and write. And I chose right in front of this window so I can look at the stars and ponder existence when I do my to-do list or write my notes. I added another portal that can get me up here and to the basement, the cave that I have way down on the floor somewhere underground. And I can use this portal now to get there very easily. And this is one of my favorite new things, is I'm actually going to be starting a Biodome project on the roof of the Nether. I'd like to be able to build a dome around this structure here and basically beautify this area and even add in glass that kind of looks like water. So it looks like there's a naturally healthy and growing greenery on the Nether roof. And this is probably my next mega project because I don't want to make it skimpy. This pyramid itself is kind of skimpy, but that's why I decided let's build a dome around it and put a bunch of trees and bushes and flowers and just make it look really pretty, and that will even it out. And then I can also add a lot of light to the whole thing to just make it shine. Right now it's kind of dark. Relative to everything, you know, it's just as dark as everything around it. The only lighting I really have is the crystals on the top of that and the entrances. But the really convenient thing is being able to come down here. I like this geode structure that I've created, and you come down here and you can go through this nether portal, and right in the basement where I have my slime machines that are not very efficient, but you know, it doesn't need to be. It's my farming experience lately. I've been learning a lot about farms that I never really created, and that's one thing I'll show you in a second. But I watched a tutorial from Nemban about a simple conveyor system and then created a slime farm around that, and it's probably not the most efficient. It's got these sea lanterns hanging down, but I don't care because if I AFK enough, it really works out anyway. So of course my inventory is way too full during this tour. What I really wanted to show you is the sheer scale of the tower project and the fact that the interior is mostly completed. You might have seen the thumbnail. I hope you did if you clicked on this video, and also if you clicked on this video and you like it, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also the bell so you can get notified when I make new content. But yeah, there you can see that I've started to create these green plazas, you might say, that kind of hang on the balconies, and it's really just to highlight how much nature has melded with modernity in this build. And also, it's going to be part of how this base sustains itself. And I'm pretty proud of how symmetrical it is and how I was able to whip this up in such short time. I thought it would take me a lot longer to do a project like this, but that's good because I do have plans for more mega projects, including an Underdark city, and I also told you about that biodome before. So once I've actually filled all of the floors inside of this tower, I will then be able to move on to projects like those. And that, my friends, is the main point of contention in my plans right now. I have to decide what I'm going to do with the rest of the floors. And of course, I have done quite a bit of work on these floors, all the way up to 6. This is sort of like it's exactly what it says. I want these floor signs tell you what you're going to expect when you get to those levels. So I built a sugarcane farm and a gunpowder farm that were graciously given to me via Light Matica by Ol and Blair. And this floor kind of got screwed up, so it has to become something else. I put a fisherman and a Fletcher together, and they just decided to go back to this floor because there's a stairway between them. But I wanted their communities to be adjacent, and then apparently they just became one, and some villagers lost their professions, and it wasn't pretty. And of course, I finished the library floors. If you've seen my other videos, you've seen that. And so there's some librarian villagers that sort of live on those floors, and they've got mending and silk touch and just a few of the books, unbreaking a few of the books you don't really see fully stocked in the shopping district when it's busy on the server. These are the Remnant Villagers. I think I'm going to build a level just for these guys. Some sort of priesthood. I haven't decided what they're going to be priests of, what their religion is, but I kind of wanted to make a theme around that area and then eventually create a way to get my rotten flesh from my zombie farm up to them. This is the Creeper Gunpowder Farm, and I'm really proud of what I've done here. I basically just covered it up, but with exciting blocks, and it kind of looks like this brutalist apartment building. And so I actually factored that into the design, so there's rooms here for the villagers to sleep in. Oh, in fact, speak of the devils, why you guys not working, huh? Yep, this guy right here talking to this Fletcher. This guy I think came from the floor below, which I'll show you. Actually, it's right down here. You just have to fly down these stairs, maybe. And yeah, I built them a little home, and they decided not to stay down here. They both went up there, and that's okay, I guess. And then, of course, this is empty. See, that's my problem, is that it's the interior now. For me, it used to be not having enough of an exterior in a lot of my builds, and that's why I would purposely build underground a lot to try to just throw that out the window entirely. And I tried to build another farm here, and for some reason the villagers did not survive, and I don't know if it's because of spawns on this level, but this is also sort of like an abandoned part of my project, so you can see that it's not always productive work. It's sometimes having to do some work and then end up going back on it later. I really like the mid-tower viewing deck and this floor. Yeah, this is fun. This is nice. No villagers will be up here, I'm thinking. This will be like a place to land into the building at a midpoint, and also eventually something will be inside of the elevator shaft here. I just, like I said, I haven't succinctly planned and plotted everything out. And that's pretty much everything I've done. You can see that a lot of these floors are devoid of anything. And that's sort of what I thought I would work on in this episode, is come up with some plans for what I want to do. But it's also might be a lighter episode because things are a bit in a lull right now. But that's okay. Updates and stuff just happened, and people have lives. So one issue, though, is that I still have to have Stone come and fix this statue. There's an invisible statue here that I want to get rid of, but no matter how much I try, and I've tried to unlock it with the statues book and everything, and it still doesn't come down. I did hear there's some new shops in the shopping district, though, so I am going to clear my inventory space a little bit right now and go take a look at those and do a little bit of a showcase for my non-YouTuber friends. Alright, I love that leap of faith, by the way. I realized before I need to leave, I need to get some slime balls together, because I think I was running low on my shop. Okay, I think like 10 or 12 stacks is enough. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to come up with a design for the north tunnel, because it sounds like everybody in every other direction is coming up with their designs and starting to effectuate them into reality. Terrible at boating forwards like this. Okay, I want to be going south, and I'm a little disoriented. Oh yeah, I don't think this has been showcased yet. Wow, I forgot about how great the new Nether Hub is. Ooh, look at that. All kinds of detail, and those are shulker boxes. That's great. All right. Oh, wow. That looks wonderful. I love it. The chalice. That's Gil's new build, his new shop. I'm just changing my field of view all the time because I don't have zoom, but it works pretty well as an alternative. And I really should just get myself a spyglass again. That would just solve the problem outright. Okay, so we'll visit this one first because it's where the frog lights are, I believe. Oh, this must be one of those. Yeah, okay. Neat, Gil. He's got ochre frog lights. He's got, well, pearlescent looks like, oh, there's quite a bit of those. It's got verdant, which I love. More stock coming soon. Please look forward to it. I am looking forward to it, Gil. Oh, gold ingots, gold blocks. That'll be nice for when I need to make netherite. Ooh. And we got a new Iron King. Okay, I'm down. I just have to come back because I think I'm going to restock the slime stand first. Oof, it's time to restock. It's definitely time to restock. And I think I'm gonna need more. I don't need more leads. That'll be good enough, actually. That's plenty. In fact, how about we just add some extra sticky stuff, and that way we're meeting the demands that need to be met. We'll leave some leads in there. That'll be a good. Har! What's up, Greg? Har! Yep, that's what you always say. Did Min we haven't sold any more paintings. I mean, they are beautiful. That's not even a chest that's an employees only chest. I don't even know why I looked in that. Well, I haven't had any record sales for a while. That's okay. Okay, where is this other new shop? I think one is over here. One is Suyamatsu. Yeah, I think it's this one. That's actually clever. I like that skull. Uh-oh, I heard a zombie. Well, whatever. Moving on. So, yeah, these are some good things. Some rotten flesh. This must be from like a witch farm. Well, I know where to come if I ever need empty bottles. I'm not wasting glass on that anymore. And I think this is another. Oh, this must be stones. Nope, crusties. Bones and arrows. Oh, I've been here. It's more or less cleaned out. Well, except for the bones, but. Ooh, is that something I haven't seen before? That's something I haven't seen before. For sure. Let's take a look at this. I mean, I don't know if anybody has seen me visit this yet, but that is our community shulker shop, and it's a giant shulker, clearly. Okay, what have we got here? Oh, I think this might be Minferno's concrete place. Yes, indeed, it is Minferno's Concrete Cove. Miscellaneous knickknacks. Iron ingots, mending books, unbreaking books. Interesting. All slots are 3 diamonds. All right, well, nah, I'm good. But I do like the concept here, and it looks like this is like some sort of auto concrete magic that I don't know about, but Interesting, interesting. Well, it was a good thing to check out all these cool shops. Hope you enjoyed that. And I've only just come to realize I forgot to show you the sugarcane and gunpowder farm, so I'm going to take you there before I completely end the episode. I promise there's more to show you, but the list is growing shorter and shorter, and that needs to change. Like I said, with my mega builds, that shouldn't be a problem in the future. Let's take a leap of faith together, and we're gonna show you the actual farms that I didn't show you before in great detail. So, this is the creeper farm. It is quite efficient. In fact, some might say a little too efficient, but I disagree. I think I'm gonna need a lot of rockets to get a lot of netherite, and I definitely want to. I'm definitely thinking about getting back into that business. You know, it was very lucrative, but I just need to get a good head start, and I have to be mindful of prices, and I gotta make it a little bit more expensive. And I'm also thinking of different ways, economically speaking, that I can hack it, because I have been considering what it would be like to treat netherite as a investment property of some sorts. If you have any ideas for what I could do with this idea to roll with it, let me know. I'm not thinking like, you know, NFTs or anything like that, stupid like that. I'm just thinking of like, or crypto even. I'm thinking more like the way that we would do normal investing, but I don't really know how I'm gonna make it make sense yet. But yeah, this gunpowder farm produces a lot of stuff, and the sugarcane farm is also pretty productive, but it's not quite as productive as I'd like it to be. But you know, it does its job. That's all that matters. And actually, I don't think I gave you a proper introduction to Discworld. I mean, Discworks. I said Discworld, but I think it's because I haven't seen this in a while. Of course, it's starting to rain. But yeah, Discworks. This is my the logo, I guess, for my company. It's all about the discs, but we're expanding into other areas. Of course, these machines are for in-house use only. I'm not going to sell gunpowder. I'm not going to sell rockets. Ol's already cornered the market on that, so I'm not getting involved in it. Well, folks, that's about all that I've got for now, and all I have time for. Leave a comment, like I said, about what you think about my netherite idea, what I could do with it, and also if you have any ideas for what I can put on the floors. I believe there's like 6 floors or so that have not yet had a purpose. And there's also, like, let's be honest, like 8 floors overall that need to be figured out, because at least 2 of the floors have to be repurposed because they are not good for villagers. I don't know what I did wrong about some of those levels, but they seem to be thriving on the 5th level, so I think I'm just going to leave those guys there. And then I might export some of the priests to one of the floors and come up with something for them. And I think I'm going to try to do some brainstorming now and maybe gain some inspiration from my hardcore world, like you saw earlier in the episode. You can go check that out right now, and the 2nd episode should be coming out shortly after I make this Stonecraft episode. Thanks for watching. Take it easy and keep it cheesy.